Hey everybody, welcome back to Derby Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
Guess what today is? It's Derby Day, the Kentucky Derby. The 150th,
50th, because
that's the 150th. Yep. This bottle is a commemorative bottle from the 148th Derby.
I should get one of those for the 50th.
You got to get one.
Never open it.
Correct.
Or drink it.
This is the year that Josh turns 50. Man, old. And it is Derby Day. This is one of our favorite days. We look forward to this every year. We have a big old party. We have wings.
Not a big old party.
The race hasn't started yet. True. It's a big old party for us, though. But the race hasn't started yet. We bet on TVG. Then we watch on NBC because that's where it's going to be this year, as it is. NBC will play hours of it, the pageantry before. Mm-hmm. It's so fun. And
there's like an hour between every race, and then you have a drink, you get some food. We always do simple food because it's just, you don't want to be cooking the whole time unless, you like that kind of stuff. But we tried that, I think, a few years back, and it was too busy, so we'll just do...
You end up missing races.
Yeah, we'll get like wings or something, or we'll just do burgers, something easy. Bag of burgers.
Suggestions, which is what we have done for this amazing day.
Okay. On the program.
So we decided, because the Kentucky Derby, as you all know if you're watching it today, they talk about two prominent bourbons, Old Forester and Woodford Reserve. Woodford Reserve sponsors the Derby. Old Forester also has a big hand in it. The derbies the mint juleps that they put out on Derby Day are in little commemorative glasses or plastics or whatever, and they say the 150th running of the Derby, which is this year, will be similar. They use Old Forester. We are using Old Forester 1870 original batch because I didn't have any Statesman or just standard Old Forester, which is what they use.
Better than that.
You think so?
Yeah.
So we went with one of the Whiskey Row favorites, a big one. It's a 90 proof, good proof for a mint julep. And then, Josh, we're using just the regular Woodford Reserve, which is what they use for their $1 million one they make and they sell it.
I think you could probably get one with Woodford if you ask for it.
You absolutely probably could.
Probably just $870 more.
Probably. We have used silver glasses. The two in the center are good, solid pewter silver glasses, and you can see them frosting up. The far one is, in Josh's, is another one, and this one here is a Woodford Reserve. You get a complimentary cocktail. I didn't have any more silver, so I went with the copper, which has the same metal characteristics. When you put ice in it, it frosts up on the outside. You can see a frost on there.
And we have two because we're comparing the two, but it's actually a blind as well. He poured mine, I poured his. So we don't know which bourbon is in it, so we want to see if you can even tell. Because as you know, there's mint, simple syrup, and bourbon is basically it, and ice. So and the actual recipe is 2 ounces of bourbon, a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, ice, and mint. And you muddle the mint in the bottom, put some simple syrup down there, put ice, pour whiskey. It's simple. You go look back at our other recipes of that. We have a few videos, I think.
We do. One's 5 years ago and one is 6 years ago. Yeah. So if you search the archives in Durbin's Bourbon, you'll find them. Yeah. And they were done for Derby days as well.
We made the same recipe today. So
yes. And they're blinds.
Yeah, I'm ready to try it.
Yeah, heck yeah. I'm going to go to the inside.
Yeah, me too.
Look at that frost.
I know.
In this glass, this was an anniversary glass my wife bought me. Look, you can see where our fingers... You can see it frosted up.
Oh,
cheers, buddy. Happy Derby Day.
Happy Derby Day.
Okay.
Got a lot of mint on that first one.
Yeah.
We always put the straw by the mint, so you get a little nose play.
Mm-hmm. And you slap your mint before you put it in, your sprigs in there.
Give a little
so you get,
and pickle.
Like he said, you get a little draft of mint. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
My first one's a little almost on the bitter side.
I was going to say that. I have some bitter notes on this too.
I wonder if it's the mint, because usually he used to have mint growing.
Yes.
You still gonna have some this year, or is it all gone?
It's all gone. Yeah, I ripped up all my.
So this is store-bought mint, so that could have something to do with it.
Could, yeah. So
I mean, it's fresh store-bought mint, but
right.
It's probably not that. Maybe we didn't muddle enough.
Ooh, that one's sweet. If you over muddle your mint, you will make it bitter. Because you release chlorophyll in the mint if you over muddle it. So it's just gently bruise. And I may have over bruised that mint, but this one is.
I wonder why.
That one's a little bit better.
That one's much sweeter, but it's almost like just because the simple syrup mixed in. I wonder why you don't put the simple syrup like on top.
Some people do. I've seen recipes where they drizzle, and I have done that in the past. Yeah. Drizzle some simple syrup over the top and let it gently float down. I mean, you could do that.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. My
goodness. There you go.
What do you think of syrup you have, sir?
you can do that.
I'm gonna really mess these up. I want to see if I can get an accurate.
Right, yeah, that's a good tip. And you know what? It's Derby Day today, so folks, bear with us. This is an education for all of us. We've never done a blind before.
Maybe it needs a little more simple syrup, but I'm such a bourbon guy.
Right.
I still think it made the first one better, but I still think my second one is better than the first one.
I think
I'm gonna have to go back through the other way and see. I gotta cleanse my palate a little bit.
I'm not gonna debate that. My second one is better than my first one.
I'm gonna try to go backwards and see maybe.
I did that myself. I went the first one, doggone, and it's in the super fancy one. Let's see here. So,
I can 100% say my number 2 is better.
Your outside one? Mm-hmm. I think my outside one is better too. And that's interesting. And they're blind, so
I have no idea which one's in mine.
So there you go, folks. 4 mint juleps. It's a blind made with Old Forester and made with Woodford Reserve.
And that would be funny if we both like the opposite, and people will be like, well, that didn't help me.
Right, so then you know.
Whatever you decide to pour in there is going to be... They're both good.
They are. They're both good.
And it could be, like we talked about, it's all different cups, so maybe one's muddled a little more, one's muddled a little less, one has a little more simple syrup, one's got a little more...
Right. I think I over muddled this one, so that's where I'm getting bitter, but the flavor profile...
But I'm getting bitter on this, too, so I think it's the... Well, I muddled my own, you muddled your own.
I did. I don't know.
Mine tastes like... That one tastes like it's a young whiskey or something.
Now it's getting a little better that it's melted, but...
Oh, I don't know now. God.
This one's still slightly sweeter, but this one's starting to come into of its own a little bit. But initially, we'll go with a brand new cocktail. It's first made. That first sip is the one that sets it, because as the ice melts and everything,
and if I didn't have a comparison, I would not know.
No,
I wouldn't be able to be like, oh, this is wood or whatever.
Right.
I would guess on mine that my outside one is Woodford, and that's the Old Forester, just because I think that Woodford would be a little more. Let me give it one more before I call it.
Okay.
We're getting down to kind of the
nitty gritty. Would you like to know what's in your glasses?
But see, now that one's getting better. I'll just stick with what I had. Yeah, I think my number 2 I liked better.
Initially.
They're both good. Now this one's getting better, but it's still, I think that one's better.
Okay.
So I would assume, or I would think that that's the Woodford, if I were to call it, and that's the Old Forester.
You are incorrect.
I figured that.
Woodford is on the inside, and the reason I went for that was Woodford is the flagship.
Yeah.
They have the bottles, and I wanted to put it in the fancier glass.
Oh, I should have known that just with your mind.
And so I had this in my hand, and I was like, oh no. And then I'm like, nope, I put that one down, and I put the Old Forester in the outside glass.
And see, this one had a bitter until now. Now it's opening up. And
so
I think,
with that being Woodford Reserve.
let's see, now that I know, let's see. Honest opinion. Yeah, no, my outside one's still better. And I don't know if it's the combo of, like I said, the amount on Mintley is I tried to put the same amount.
My outside one is still better. This will be interesting. I have a feeling that you put Woodford in my fancy silver one that my wife got me for our anniversary.
But not off feeling, but off taste.
Off taste, I would like to think, because we like Woodford Reserve so much, I would like to think that the Woodford Reserve is in this one, the outside edge. But I mean, they're both good. I prefer the outside.
Like I said, they're very similar. You wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't knock either one of them.
No, I wouldn't. They're both well made mint juleps.
I do like a little more simple syrup, I think.
I think so too. I think that is...
Or just do the simple syrup on top with the whiskey or something.
Yeah.
Because I didn't start getting any sweetness until really started mixing the ice around, which usually I feel like we don't do that on Derby Day. Don't we? I think we get crazy and pour it on the top. And
yeah, I think we do. Which...
Either way.
I might research normally, but given this is the day...
They're both good. So go ahead. So first of all, what was your favorite?
The outside was my favorite. I think it might be Old Forester.
Okay, but if you got to call it, you got to say what you think.
Okay, I think it's Old Forester.
So you think that's Old Forester,
and that's Woodford. Yeah,
you're wrong as well.
Damn it.
Yeah, Woodford's in this one, Old Forester in that one.
Okay.
But you did like the Woodford better. I like the Old Forester better. So
I did. So
there you go. That doesn't really settle anything, except that we all like drinking, and it's Derby Day, and it's time to celebrate.
So
before these races start.
We hope you guys are having an awesome
6 a.m.
We hope you guys are having an awesome Derby Day. We love this day. I look forward to it every year.
And I lose every year.
I know. Nice. Bets are big. We're going to go big or go home. I'm not going to say any favorites or anything right now.
That's not a good thing for me. I like going home, so I don't have to go big.
That's true.
Go home.
Just go big and lose and go home. Drunk and happy.
Yeah.
We hope you all have enjoyed this video. Once again, Old Forester, Woodford Reserve, both great whiskeys, great Kentucky bourbons. Wearing my Bardstown, Kentucky shirt.
Got in my
hat.
Kentucky Bourbon Trail place. What was this place?
We got that at the distillery. It was Wilderness Trail.
Wilderness Trail by Danville.
It was by Danville, yeah.
Or in Danville, somewhere.
Just on the outskirts of Danville, Kentucky, when Josh and I were there in November. Yeah. Great time.
Cool little distillery.
It was. Great people, super friendly. Woodford Reserve, Old Forester. The favorites being opposite. I preferred the Woodford Reserve, which is what I hoped it would be, but the flavor profile, I just didn't feel like it. But there you go. I do like Woodford in my mint julep, and Josh likes Old Forester.
I don't think our mint was that great.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. It's store mint.
I didn't get a good...
Yeah.
I think mine was a little bitter just in general.
Yeah.
Because both of them tasted bitter.
Yeah, mine did too. Yeah. I think I over-muddled.
I barely muddled, though.
I crunched pretty hard. I heard some crunching going on. So,
anyways,
that's on me. Yeah. Anyway, today's a great day. We hope you guys and gals are having a mint julep. If you are not, you should be. This is the party day. The Derby is the best.
Yeah,
we love it.
Try to stay sober enough to watch the last race.
Right, because that's it. The most exciting 2 minutes in sports.
Yeah.
Here's to the Derby. Here's to Durbin's Bourbon. Here's to good friends. Here's to mint juleps. I don't even know. I could go on for hours, but I won't. So we'll wrap this video up. As always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons any way you like.
Cheers.
Cheers. Did you think
I was zoning out. I was thinking I was going to bet on.